be just dicking around for a couple of minutes while we wait for Lucas, because he may be tuning in, he may be not. Yeah, back to Final Fantasy X, and once again, another Hawaiian shirt. I'm thinking I might run out by the time I finish playing this game, so I'll have to buy some more. But everyone will have to let me know how the sound is, and also the visual quality, because I bought a new webcam in anticipation of some new content that's going to be kicking off on the channel. But while we're waiting for Lucas, let's do some grinding. No, more relaxing, just a bit of Final Fantasy grinding. Get all these characters nice and buff, shall we? And if I remember correctly, do not fight that thing. Do not fight the giant and mushroom. I'm not dicking around. I'm not taking no chance against the giant mushroom. Ugh. Okay, so does anyone can resist this? No. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna bring Lulu in and try and kill it in one hit. It's the only thing we're able to do. Just gonna have to hope that we can kill it in one hit. Abuse those iframes. Thank fuck for that. That thing killed me like last time. Oh, it's got the cactuar! Look at it. The rad cactuar. So I'll keep an eye out for Lucas, but I won't go progress with any story. Just fight some things along the Djose High Road. Yeah, RNG is more likely to kill me in this game. Oh my god, speaking of RNG. No, 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 no! Whew! Whew! Speaking of the RNG gods, RNG's is coming in with these like stone snakes. So the reason these are scary, they can like petrify, which is why I'm going to rob them, because things with petrify are super fucking great. An incredibly useful ability to have, and a super broken thing to be able to do this early in the game. Oh, Wakatoki like a man. Comrade, look at that. It's not your overdrive, it's our overdrive, says Lulu. So we'll bring her out. I think they are weak to thunder. Let's check. Oh no, they take half damage from them. They're resistant to everything. Well, they're only resistant to thunder. So, fire! And get Tidus get his slap in. Bring everyone else in, because these are worth a lot of AP. Oren, attack this giant snake. Oh my god, 950. Oh, and Tidus counter. Bam! God, that sword's so good. Let's bring Yuna in. Yuna's really underleveled right now. Let's go for Lance it. Why not? Does a bit of damage. No, Waka. Oh, Kimara, actually, Kimara can do this. Let's give Kimara a hit. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, do we have a Lucas?
Hello.
Oh, you're coming through my TV screen. Give me a sec. I'll make sure you come through the Getty. There we go. Can I speak again?
Yeah.
There we go. So, audience at home will have to let us know how that sounds. I'll send you my OBS screen. Just fighting some giant snakes at the moment. I am fighting Snack.
Big old.
No, I am fighting Snack, Lucas. Do you appreciate the fighting of the Snack? Look at it. Would you want to fight this thing?
I'd have it. It'd be alright.
Oh my god. Does he whack it, just twat it with the ball?
Sorry I was a bit late.
It's alright.
May have been doing some Elden Ring.
To be fair, that's why I was almost late as well.
So I just killed Godric.
He's a buff boy, innit?
No, not at my level. I'm level 56. He went on like attack of shit.
We're just fighting these snakes at the moment.
I had like the Black Flame attack and just summoned that warrior that's like, please summon me against Godric, and just stood at the back for him, Black Flame, and he went down.
Oh, okay. I like the idea as well that the summons are like, this guy beat me in my life, so can you bring me back so I can try and style on him?
I need another shot. I've got it this time.
So I kind of respect that though. Like, he beat me once, but now I'm an invincible ghost. So I just got a soft shield, which I'm going to equip, because a lot of shit on this road can petrify me. So who uses shields? I think it is Tidus. Let's get in that. Let's make Tidus a bit more immune to getting petrified, eh? Last thing we want is Tidus getting petrified. Phoenix down. Isuna kills everything. Gimme.
I mean, Asuna doesn't cure death, though.
It doesn't. Well, death is not a status effect. It's just you're dead.
I wish it was.
But then again, in Final Fantasy, in the universe, it is a status effect because you can cure it. Luke, are you ready?
That's true. Can't cure
Goodbye,
death.
bird. Like, this team is perfectly set up to take out this exact combination of enemy types.
Yeah.
Like, that was perfect. Like, they all came in, it's like, oh, each one of these monsters is just hard countered by one of my characters. So I said I was going to do a little bit of grinding along this road.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fair enough, yeah.
No, I want to talk now. Now I want to talk to all these people. That was annoying. So how's the sound doing now, Luke's joined you, folks?
Oh. Shadow wants to get told to fuck off.
No, Shadow Guy D, redeem. Like I say, I'm not telling him to fuck off, it's because I have a channel point redemption, he wants to be fucked off. Ooh,
Oh, no,
suffering.
yeah, I know, yeah.
How's the sound doing for everybody else? There we go. Let's put the soft ring on. Stone proof. Fucking hell, that's a good item.
It's like, is it a compliment to say a big resounding fuck off?
I guess it is. It's my catchphrase. Oh god, Lucas, do you remember this thing? Do you remember like the absolute domination of this thing? Do not hit it.
Or the petrify grenade.
Yeah, that's why these things are really scary. I want to bring in Lulu or Yuna. She's immune to petrify.
Ah, right, okay.
So she's immune to petrify. You know what? Just to see what happens. Let's give it a go. Yeah, there we go. So you just killed those two things instantly. Like, petrify grenades are so broken. Kimari. Let's attack this snake. So all I'm going to do against these big snakes, they're worth a lot of AP, just bring everyone in to get one attack in. Just everyone's going to come in, get one attack, and leave.
What next?
Just
Easily
find
do.
your shanty, swim your party throughout. Like, okay.
Why not? Like,
I
extra
still think my favourite one was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire of like, here's 6 level 100 Blissies that you can go fight with no attacking moves.
Yeah, all they do is heal you. They want to be hurt. They're like punching bags, they just want to be hurt.
Yeah. But, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I remember just like finding 10 of those secret bases and putting them around the
Right,
world.
I should probably
like,
move as well my webcam to the other side.
Let's go.
Now I'm looking at it, I'll move it to the other side of the screen, because the other side of the screen I block up less of the screen real estate. So
Yeah,
give me a
yeah.
second, I'll do that now. Move my logo as well. Look at that hand-drawn logo that I paid someone to draw.
Shadow saying I could be a little bit louder. I don't know if anyone in chat thinks that like, I'm a bit quiet, but like anyone else.
I'll turn it up a tad. There we go, we'll see
Yeah.
how that works. I'm saying you're a bit quiet. I can't edit, because I remember when I was editing like the footage we recorded last week and it's so fucking loud. No one told me about the game audio being that goddamn loud till like right at the end.
I've had that before where like I've gone back to watch a stream and it's like the game audio was like louder than my voice and nobody mentioned it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
What happened? I was like, I thought this stream was fine. Like I went to go get a clip of it and then it's just like, oh my god, that's so
loud. Steal. I want to steal from this thing. Oh man, 2 out of 2
it's all fine when I start a game and I figure out the audio, but when I play a game for the first time and I'm like trying to figure it out,
Yeah.
it's like I've got no clue how quiet I'm meant to be hearing this.
We've sorted that out. Oh, that damage. The damage from this Lulu. Oh no, Tidus. You need your XP,
Just
don't
down.
We're getting back up. Here we go.
The damage from this wall.
So it is a status effect. It's just a really, really tough one. If that hits Tidus, I'm gonna be so mad. There's no more annoying when the enemy like targets the person who just got revived. It's like, leave him alone. Oh, that ball. The twat. Yeah. That's the thing, it resists like physical damage, but it doesn't really do much when Oren's just that tough. When Oren's having none of it. Get a bit more ground. I want to fight one more of these snakes. Win button. Oh, someone wants the Aeon in for the next battle. Even the losses don't compare to this. Thank you. He stole this off someone. He stole a mega potion off a body on the ground. He's like, here you go. Use this, it might help.
I don't think that's the purpose of stealing things. You're not meant to like rob people to then just find a stranger on the street and give it to them.
I guess if you're giving it to the person who's gonna beat Sin.
Do they know that though?
Well, it's Yuna. Yuna's right there.
Yeah, but there's plenty of people that have been chatting shit so far like I will be the one to defeat Sin.
Yeah, but maybe they believe in Yuna a bit more because she's not chatting as much shit. So let's bring him in. Yeah. Look at him, he catches Yuna and everything. What a pro. Win button. The annoying thing is I need to make sure I kill this thing first, because if this thing casts that blizzard, I'm dead.
Surely it's weak to fire, though.
It is weak to fire, but I'm weak to ice. This is the problem with fighting like multiple of these enemies. Because they get 3 hits each turn. So I'm just going to heal myself. Take this next...
can you like flash fire, basically?
Yeah, just cast fire on yourself. I'll take this next round of hits and just use my overdrive. There we go.
That's the thing is, like, without that heal, he would have been dead.
Yeah. It's why, like, summons are only really good against one-on-one fights.
Yeah, yeah.
And most boss fights stop you from doing it because they have, like, stuff that automatically removes your Aeons. So you just stop you from being, like, over-reliant on them. So, like, they are a win button, but only in certain scenarios. Like, stuff like this, because I know that my Aeon's not going to die, but or he will if I get overly confident. So if I just stand there and get my overdrive, that'll kill me.
Yeah.
And just do this. That damage.
If it just wins the battle, they just shouldn't come back down.
They should just disappear.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be anything left. Let's get on that.
So we grinding for something specific here.
No, I'll just like while I'll wait for you. I didn't want to go.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
There we go. Let's improve Whacker's luck. And let's improve
Like I felt powerful enough to decide to go to Stormvale Castle, but then I also defeated like another one of the 5 main bosses, I think.
Did you? What's his name?
Like the one that you defeat to respec your character.
Oh yeah, I found that one as well. That's a
like the Moon Lady.
They're really hidden away, aren't they?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, I just want to respec my character because I found something like I want to try out.
I did the exact same thing where I said, fuck it, I don't want to use Dex anymore, and just went and put all 20 points I put into Dex into Strength.
And then it turned out like, oh yeah, when I was Googling like, oh, what was the thing that the boss dropped? Oh, that was one of like the great runes because she's one of the 5 bosses. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, that one's really easy. I feel like she's the one that's the easiest to fight for that reason.
Hey!
Yeah.
How much longer till Xanarkand?
So I did her, and then was like, oh, I definitely feel powerful enough to go beat, is it Godfrey or whatever?
Godric.
Yeah.
Oh,
Godric, that's it, yeah.
boy.
And before that,
And all without a Hoarfrost Stomp, Karl.
When you get the Hoarfrost Storm, though, you're going to be like, why did I ever try without the Hoarfrost Storm?
Can we?
I just saw a great one earlier. It was like,
I have to pray to
using
the faith
summons
of
is
every
cheating,
temple
Spirit
in
Ashes
order
is
to earn the
cheating,
final payout.
Weapon Arts are cheating, Magic is cheating, Sorcery is cheating, Incantations are cheating, Dodging is cheating, Jumping is cheating, because jumping wasn't in previous Souls games, upgrading your weapons past 15 is cheating, over-leveling is cheating. It's like, at what point do you just admit that you've got nothing more in your life but that game?
Yeah.
Like, at what point do you just post a picture of it online? Just let us all see your dick. So we're going to the Djose Temple.
Hey, new guy.
No, fuck you.
Me?
The thing is, you're newer than me.
What can I do for
I
you?
joined...
Party!
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jack.
So you get told this a lot.
You know her
Because they have to keep reminding you,
She
like,
would
stop
distance herself from
talking. Like, do not tell
We do
him
not
about
want
Jex. And he's like, but why not? It's like,
see.
because if you tell people your dad is the thing that's killing
Yeah,
everyone,
but
they might
even
not
if
like
I did
that.
say something.
Yeah,
No
true.
one believe me, you know?
Any thoughts on the new Monsters coming with Sunbreak? I've not watched any of the trailers for it.
You have
I'm
a
going to
point.
go in blind, as I try
Come
to
to
do with
think
like
of it,
most games that I play now.
did
Like
I
most
really
games
have
and
to know
media I'm
about
excited
Jack?
for. I
What
learn
about
when
my
they
fate?
exist. I learn that they
Better
exist
than you
when they're coming
finding
out, and then try and ignore them as much as possible to
becoming
learn.
emotional.
For the most part, yeah, if it's something I genuinely care about, yeah.
Emotional?
Like people will see an example of that today with the Moon Knight thing, where both
Yeah.
me and you watched like the reveal
when I was a
trailer, but then
kid.
nothing else. So there's already
Maybe
comments on
even a
that of like,
little
were you
now.
wrong about this? It's like, well,
Just
we
a
recorded it before there's only
Hey.
one trailer.
I still don't buy your story, you hear?
It annoys me so much because we keep trying more and more to establish at the start of those videos, like,
We don't
this is
know.
when we're recording it, this is how many trailers are out, we don't know this information. And then every time there's comments like, yeah, but you didn't talk about this thing, or you got that bit wrong. It's like, okay, yeah.
I just realised why putting my like camera up there puts me in the way of the map. Fuck's sake, maybe I should go in the middle. Let's just do Malcolm it and go in the middle, shall
You
we?
know what? Put yourself right in the middle, Karl.
Just no. I've seen
in
streamers.
the very middle of the
The one that gets me is like when streamers put it like here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get that one. Like putting it like right there.
I think the only thing is because there's normally
Actually,
UI elements.
I'm not in the middle either of my actual camera, so I'll move that as well. There we go.
I think it's normally because there's UI elements in the four corners of the screen in a lot
Usually,
of
yeah.
games. So it's to get out the way of the UI, but then at the same time it gets in the way of the gameplay a lot that way, and
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
So maybe I'll shrink this a little bit. I'm sorry if this annoys anyone, but I do stuff like this annoys me when I watch content back. So hopefully, if it annoys me, I imagine it annoys someone else. So the fact I'm mindful of it.
And that's kind of like why, although it loses game real estate, that's why I have my set up the way it is, because then it doesn't, like, my camera doesn't really block anything in the game, but then at the same time you lose on how much of the screen is like actually utilized to watch the game.
It's like that Resident Evil 5 tech, isn't it? The split screen tech, where it's like, oh, but there's all these awful, ugly black bars sometimes, but you both keep the same aspect ratio. Just to maintain that. Oh my god, Lucas, how much do you want one of these as a pet?
I really do.
And look how much they love Kimari.
Yuna, it is good to
I
see
was talking
your
to Kimari.
companions are well.
Yourselves
There's
as well, Captain.
a
We were worried.
100-something episode playlist on my YouTube channel of Karl and I.
Playing through
Playing
all
Breath of the Wild.
including a stream, multiple
But our
streams.
troops were
Yeah,
decimated.
so
Of all our
there's
chocobos, only this
an
one
entire
made it.
Karl plays Breath of the Wild for the first
We
time,
make pretty poor
like
chocobo
gameplay
mounted
series
forces
that we
without
made
chocobos.
already. It's
We turned
over on my
our backs
YouTube,
on
Legend
the
to Canto.
teachings
And as
cast
someone
away our
mentions in the
faith.
chat as well.
This-
How many people have said happy
this is
birthday
our
to you,
just
Lucas?
reward.
Even like, because
Wait,
we mentioned
what?
the video, because we mentioned in today's video, it's one of our birthdays. It's like, how many people sent you a message saying happy birthday, even though we mentioned it'll already have been your birthday?
Oh, no one.
You should never have ignored
Maybe there's comments saying like happy birthday, Lucas.
I bet
but
there's a few.
I haven't had any messages.
I don't know where you can send fan art. Twitter's a good place. It's best sent on Twitter. Oh, there's also a Discord if you want to post it in the
Djose
Discord.
Temple?
I'll do that for you.
I can do that while we're waiting for this cutscene. Oh, the ground's vibrating. Listen to that shit. How scary is this?
Okay, if you want to post Cade,
There's also
Cade's
Lucas's
one now.
Discord. You can post a
That
link
is-
to yours.
I'll post a link to my Discord as well.
Oh my god.
Uh,
So, you mentioned earlier, like in the playthrough, not in this particular stream or episode, but that you're tired or you get annoyed with like the same summons coming back every time. So we're about to get a new summon.
oh,
This might have been referenced in a previous game, but to my knowledge, like what we're about to get Ixion.
Another summoner?
It was,
okay.
has not been a standard summon in a lot of games.
We have
So it's
to
usually like Ramu is the lightning summon. We get
In
Ixion.
we go.
And I'm not going to spoil what
I
Ixion
don't
is.
think I know what Ixion is.
I'm not-
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to spoil it, because I think you'll like Ixion.
Give me 1 sec.
I also love this song. Hey, what's up? Our beds are all taken by the wounded.
I've just posted my Discord link. If you're doing something with Cade fan art, feel free to post it in there. That'll people see.
It's when you look at stuff like this as well, the shit I was buying in the previous playthrough against from Owaka, of like counter attack, one of the, like the end game abilities you get on swords, and it's like strength plus 5%. That's why you give money to Owaka. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why you do
fair.
it. So the wounded are fighting to stay in this world. We've done all we can. That's fair enough. Like, let them
How
sleep.
far into the game are we? It's what, been about like 8 to 10 hours so far?
Yeah, and we've not got to the open world section yet. Right, we're still on like I think the third. I think it's the third Aeon we're going to unlock, and you get 10
Right,
by
okay,
the end of the
yeah.
game. So we're about like I'd say a quarter of the way through the story.
Mhm.
That works. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's ignore that one. Sorry, just checking something on the screen. So let's go into Djose Temple. So I don't think I'll need a guide. It's the one after this that I'll probably start needing a guide, because it's just, if you make a mistake, you have to reset everything, and it just takes like 20 minutes.
Right, yeah.
So you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska?
There it is. That's Oren just like chatting shit about Braska. Because he just sees statues of his mate, and he's like, wow.
I beg your
Quetzalcoatl.
May I ask your name?
Quetzalcoatl's pretty cool.
I am
It is, yeah.
Like the giant thunderbird.
As
I could just never pronounce his name. I always called it like Quetzalcoatl.
daughter of
So I learned it's like Quetzalcoatl. It's like the,
have the look of your
the
father.
Mesoamerican
Suicide.
My
thing.
father.
The amount of people who were mad about that in that video, Lucas.
But then there were also loads of people that were like, that's how I pronounced it.
But like the amount of people who were like,
apologies.
oh, well, it's pronounced this because
I am
there's
the
like
summoner.
they say it in the anime. Even though we clarify,
summoner.
we know that it's
Like
pronounced.
you.
We say we know we're pronouncing it wrong, but this is how we read it as children, and it's now so ingrained as we can't unlearn it.
I'm guarding my
And there's
big
all the
property.
people like, well, you're wrong. It's like we know we're wrong. We say that in the video.
Always looked up to Lord Braska.
Lord Brass, that's like Yuna's dad, and look at this sick badass
Summoner like he was. You must have
pretty-
some of your father's
hanging out with like
badass.
the monkey rabbits.
I believe you might someday defeat sin.
I think everything looks like it's made of just jello or
I'm not
pain in Final
really.
Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
I've only just become
Is that
a summoner.
PS1 part where like in the
Of
PS1
course,
they didn't
I've no
really have
intention of losing
textures
either.
down yet.
No, they did
So
have
perhaps we
pre-rendered
should
backgrounds
race
in
to
them.
see who can
They
defeat
did.
sin first. No.
That game is an absolute fucking triumph, though. Just go look at a
Very
cutscene.
well, then.
I've noticed as well,
Accept your
Tidus's
challenge.
entire face is covered up by Wacker's like
sorrow.
thing. Look, you see that?
I beg your leave.
Like it's the framing on it.
Yeah.
Like his entire face is covered up.
Yes.
That's probably an accident based on like where I
It
stood when the
looks like
cutscene.
it's an intentional gag, but it probably isn't.
It's probably based on where I stood when the cutscene started, because that was like in game, wasn't it? So I think we can just walk straight in because now we're actually a guardian, so we don't have that thing that's happened twice already of like whoa, what are you doing in here? So I think we can do that. Hey, look at these. Look at all this cool shit. I'm taking a remedy. I'll take a remedy. The captain saved my life. I'm so worthless. Okay. That kid's asleep. Do you want Goldilocks? We're out of oh my god. Out of funeral shrouds.
Oh no.
It's like that thing that happened during the pandemic. It was like, oh, the city of Los Angeles, I think it was, has temporarily lifted restrictions on the amount of bodies that can be cremated to protect the quality of the air. And just that headline
Oh,
came out, and
shit.
someone just retweeted it with malls are still open.
Yeah.
And it's like, just have a little perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can still go to like like cinemas are still open.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you ever want to hear.
You were the best captain, yeah. So apparently their captain got wrecked by Sin. This is the temple of Yevon Djose. It is famous for its association with Lord Mihan, the founder of the Crusaders. Had he witnessed, like, if he witnessed Sin, he probably would have like leapt into the water like Tidus. He would have been riding on Tidus's back with a sword. Oh, there are healing potions as well. Yoink.
It's not looking great for them.
That's the thing as well. We're all out of healing potions, and Tad's like that. Oh, my ass, rough that, buddy, and just goes into the chest. And I'm like, whoa, I'll take this. I'll be able to sell this.
Hey, you.
Hey, Saru, what's up?
Me?
You are Yuna's guardian, no?
I would not want to have a conversation stuck between these two
Marauders heard
things.
a curious rumor.
Would you?
I mean, not
thought you
particularly.
should know.
I would not want to
I
stand
heard
near
it
one of
from those
those
Crusaders.
at all.
Seems that
It
summoners
looks like
have
it's
been
just
going
about to
on
take your eyes out
pilgrimages,
just at any moment.
Yeah.
disappearing.
Could it's like mini baby Wolverine?
Just frazzle your brain.
Fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
So here's like a little detail of like
Sorry I
summoners
don't
are
know
going
more,
missing.
But watch your back.
And I don't know why they
It's
tell
like
you.
Sin
Future for a
traveling
guardian
through
without a
time
summoner, eh?
to try and like deplete the world of summoners or
What y'all
something.
talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
But it's also that thing that like,
Hey, I'm
go
doing
warn
good.
any summoner you want.
Right,
But
big
really,
brother?
when Yuna's already got 8 guardians, she's got like the squad on it.
Will do.
She's also got like Oren, who already beat Sin once. Like he already beat Sin.
Oh, what?
That kid in his little parachute
leaving.
pants. He loves it.
Be
We're
right
leaving.
there. See ya.
Just parachute pants passe. Let's go. Right. Let's go get Ixion.
Of trials.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I always like how they ask you if you're prepared. And Joe, the only reason they ask you if you're prepared is because there's no save points inside.
Oh shit, okay.
It's not there's battles, it's that there's no save
right.
points.
Guardians, at attention.
We're ready.
No, we
right.
did end up
Let's
banning
do
that
it.
person that didn't take the hint.
Yeah.
Because
I
they didn't take the hint and it was ruined the chatting experience for everyone else.
I believe they were warned 5 times in one stream and 5 times the previous stream, and had not only myself and you tell them please stop, but also chat say it was actively hampering their experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's the old classic.
Like,
of the-
when
sorry.
people aren't being offensive or anything, I don't want to, like, you know, be really fucking quick on the banhammer, but we gave that person chances beyond chances.
Yeah. And there's that thing of like no one. It's like walking into a room and there's already someone having a conversation. That's what it's like when you walk into a chat and see everyone's already having a conversation, or one person.
Or when one person's just having a conversation with themselves repeatedly.
I do like this song though.
It's nice, just chill.
It's a calming song, so you see a sphere-shaped recess. So I don't know what the solution is here, but as with most things in this game, it is just dick around with spheres until you get it right.
Right, okay, yeah.
Like eventually you'll
I mean,
get it
if
right.
you'd like, do need me to get the guide up, we can, but...
You can. Oh, actually, I need to do it the other way. So I can see what I need to do already, so let's go.
So
Refresh.
if you're thinking it's like, it's going to be simple enough that you can just brute force your way through it, right?
I believe so. I think I'm going to have to push it down here. Push it down here. Down these stairs, look. Oh, no, you can't. You need to put it under here to activate. Oh, I know. I remember now. So push it all the way over here. Push it all in. So I can see it, look. You push it in here. You take one sphere out. I think it activates some lightning and it supercharges a sphere. Insert a sphere.
Oh, okay, cool.
It supercharges one sphere, I believe. Then you put that
But yeah,
supercharge sphere.
we did ask the guy repeatedly to stop, and it was polite to start with, but then you could just see us getting more and more frustrated as time went on. But yeah.
There we go, it activates.
Just,
Bam!
yeah, just someone last week got banned because they wouldn't like stop backseat gaming Karl basically. And wouldn't give anyone else a chance to talk in chat.
Because over the thing like backseat games were like they were backseat gaming about stuff that I was explaining and then correcting me on things that they were wrong about. Take the spheres. We now got the
it
super
actively
sphere.
hampered the viewing experience for others, that's all it was.
So we now have a super sphere we can put in here, look. Insert the super sphere. One. Overcharge.
Yeah, I do think like Final Fantasy 15 probably gets more hate than it deserves, but I also did not click with that game whatsoever. Like,
I remember this one.
It didn't really gel with the characters or the story at all for the first like 5-10 hours and just gave up on it.
Which one's this?
15.
I hated. Drove around in that car for like 2 hours, got out and went exploring, went to a city and went, oh, to get your car back you have to walk all the way back to where I left it.
Oh yeah, I forgot
and
about
I just
that.
went, fuck this, I'm not doing that. Push it in.
Yeah, like I do know there's like staunch defenders of that game, but there are also a lot of people that say like it was fucking awful, and I'm sure it wasn't awful. It
was just not for me.
It was not for me. Yeah.
I didn't like the I'd rather. It's when you've got a choice between like a competent, like a passable hack and slash actiony game.
Yeah, I think the Final Fantasy VII remake got like the action combat down a lot more. You could.
Yeah.
When that came out, you could kind of see that like that's where 15 wanted to get to, but didn't quite.
Yeah. So I'm just like flying ahead on this one because it all like clicked at the exact right time. So you just need to fill up this entire platform here. Inserted. Djose.
Okay, yeah.
Take this sphere. So we don't need to go through there anymore.
Like, I believe they fixed a lot of stuff, but yeah, I just like, as I say, it didn't really gel with the characters and world either. So like,
that's the thing. I really didn't like any of the characters. I'm gonna try.
It's already a hard enough sell when you're gonna tell me that the entire party is like a bunch of lads. It's like, all right, that doesn't sound very appealing to me. And then I gave it a shot when I got it on sale and was like, yeah, I was right. I'm not liking any of these characters really.
Nope. That's
but
the thing,
I heard like, you know,
Soul's like, oh, it's like a road trip with your bros. But I don't like any of the characters. It's a road trip people I don't like.
I did hear good stuff about the DLC and stuff that they put in, but yeah.
Can you just... Oh, someone wants a picture of a possum. I've got it covered. There we go. We've got inbuilt possums now.
Oh,
there
hell
we
yeah.
go. Inbuilt stream possum. So you just do a double check for me. How... To just put in Destruction Sphere, Djose Temple. and just find out if me stepping on this is going to get me to the next point of the destruction sphere is down here.
Okay.
Can you check, just I don't want to step on this and go up to the next floor.
Djose Temple, did you say?
Yes.
The Cloister of Trials Solutions.
Yes. I just don't want to step on this and it's take me to where I can't get it. There's like Control F. Destruction Sphere, because that's what I need.